Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? So 2020's here, and I think I did one video last year, so it's time to get back into it. Our last video was about a caravan renovation. Now, we renovated it. It looks smicko, and we took it away once, and it was just a bit too heavy for the Jeep to tow, and the setup wasn't that great, so we sold it. The dream died again, but as you can see in the background, we've got a new dream. So I'll take you through. We're just at the local park, me and Jem. She's going to help me today, and we'll show the setup. This is our new camper trailer. Now, this thing we got about a month ago, and we've used it for a 4-day trip, and it was unreal. It's just a rooftop tent, an awning at the side, an awning at the back. It's got a water tank, water pump. It's got a really good electrical system, and yeah, it's great for what we want. Okay, so now I'll take you through. I'll get Jem to open this stuff up and show you what it's got inside. So we did have the 75 litre Waco fridge, but it wouldn't fit, so we've opted down to go to the 65, and it works perfect. We've currently got it running on 5 degrees. It's got a freezer as well on one side. Do you want to open that? Now it's just on a pull-out slide, and it just folds down like that, so you can get into it. And that's what we've got at the moment. And that's the freezer part. As you can see, it's friggin' cold in there. Jem's got a sleeping medicine, so. And that's the freezer. The electrical system, I'll do a more in-depth video, but this is pretty much it. It's a BMS 30, which is unreal. It shows you all your stats. Battery's sitting pretty high, everything's good. It's got solar, 240 volt and 12 volt charging. It's unreal, and we've got two 120 amp hour batteries back there. So we're gonna have plenty of power, and got a 1500 watt inverter up there. So Jem can straighten her hair. Okay, next we'll go into the main bit. This is like storage and where we're gonna put cooking stuff and that, etc. Okay, so in here we've got water. We've got 20 litres for drinking, etc., for kettle and that. We've got the switch panel up here, which it does all the lighting and water pump. This one's the water pump, which squirts out the back. We can connect a hose to that and wash ourselves with a cold shower, etc. They're all lighting. And there's a few spare ones there, and for lights on the other side. They're Anderson plug hookups that you can hook stuff up to as well. These are all our drawers. We've got labels on each of them. We're still sort of figuring out what goes where as we use it more often. Just some camp chairs, a couple buckets because they're always handy to put water in. We've got pots and pans and stuff, bigger cooking stuff in that tub. We've got a hot water system there that we shower with, which is unreal. Every night we had a 3 or 4 minute hot shower each, use 1 bucket each. Perfect, just to go to bed nice and clean, not sticky. We've got tables up there, and the water pump and hose and stuff is down here in this little toolbox. It's got a 70 litre water tank underneath. Go to the back access. This is a back door, which we've got a mirror there, and this little bag hangs up on the back door. And then we're just going to have a shower tent, maybe come off here, take that awning off and fold down, and then you got your shower stuff, you got your mirror, which is looks like it's cracked. No, it's not cracked, still good. And that's a hot water system. I'll do a more in-depth video on that if you want, but that thing's unreal. It's fully portable. You can charge it up 12 volt, 240 volt, and it's instantaneous hot water. Yeah, so that's awesome. Okay, now we'll take you around to the other side. So we move around to this side. We folded the tent up just so we could get to it. On this side, at the moment, we've got fishing gear, the Weber, gas, awning room, quilt, pillows, blankets, etc. This has just all been thrown in there. The original plan was to not have much on this side because we thought the bedding and that would fit in the tent, but it didn't when the tent was folded up. So we're putting this side. There's heaps and heaps of storage on this trailer, which is one of the reasons we got it. That toolbox is empty. I think it's got a tarp in it. As for drawers, we've got our sand mat in here and the camp oven. So they just go in there. In this one at the moment, sorry, we've just got the pie warmer because I don't know where to use that, and a lot of free space. And this last one, this is tricky, this lock, is a solar panel and some floaties, because floaties are important. And that's pretty much this side. It's just pretty much storage. The light switch for this side is up here. So turn that on, turns the lights along here. And yeah, that's pretty much this side. Okay babe, now we're switched to the GoPro because we want widescreen to show you in our beautiful tent. Okay, tell us about it babe. How long does it take to set up?
About 2 minutes.
Yep.
All you have to do is unzip it and flip it over and it's done.
Yep. And that's the ladder. It's got no lighting up in there, but we bought lights from Kmart, like these little LED things that just run off batteries, and we wrapped them all around the internal bar work up inside. Little fairy lights. This is inside our palace. At the moment we haven't got bedding or anything set up, but you can see the little lights just turn on with this thing and they just run around there. We actually had them running while it's been in the driveway for the last few days, folded down, so it's a bit flat and they're a bit dull. But this screen folds down, so you've got airflow there. All that side folds down, and this folds down, so you've got airflow there. And this, of course, is all airflow. But we've slept in it 4 times, and 3 out of 4 have been bad because it's so damn hot. I've recently bought a portable fan, so we're going to hang that up on one of these bars, and hopefully it'll blow on our faces at the other end, and that'll sort that out. It's a bit smaller than the usual rooftop tent. It's only 1300 wide. I would have loved a 14 or 1500 wide, just that little bit extra because Gem's a real big girl, so it gets squishy up here, but we don't mind. If we've got airflow, it's alright. The last night we slept near a beach and it was amazing, so hopefully the next time it'll be that good. We've got a spare tyre. Went and got one of these bags from Full Drive Super Centre just for rubbish and wet clothes, etc. We've got a shovel holder and a high lift jack holder, which my high lift jack's only the 42 inch. I need the 60 inch because it's not long enough to fit there. This is a power outlet for when you're at the band park and you want to hook up the power, and then the whole thing's got power. That's a 240 volt outlet, so once you hook up the power you can run something off that. That's 240. We've got 2 jerry can holders here. They are rusted out and they will be replaced with new ones for petrol because the Jeep loves a drink. Not much else going on here. It's just the usual Anderson plug, blah blah blah, and yeah, that's it. The awnings are King's awnings, and the awning room comes off this side one. We haven't used that one yet. Don't think we will need it. This one's awesome. It takes about 2 minutes to set up with both of us, and so far what we've done, how we've used it, it's been great. We've only had to peg it down once when it was a bit too windy, and that was it. As for water, this is our little hose we've got, and yeah, freaking good pressure, so Gem can shower herself and I'll have the hot shower. But yeah, that's our water setup, and when we want to turn it off, we just turn that off, flick that button off, and she's gone. Disconnect the hose, put it in there. It's real handy for when you're at the beach. We went to Southwest Rocks the other week and we got out of the water and we just felt sticky and yuck. So we come up in here and had a cold shower underneath that, and it was perfect. We were ready for the day, so that was good. So that's pretty much sums up this trailer. I like it. It really suits the Jeep, and as for weight wise, the trailer probably weighs about 1.1 ton, so it's pretty heavy, it's pretty big, but you know, the Jeep doesn't use much fuel towing it, much extra than when we went to Uluru. I think at Uluru we used about 14.5 litres And towing that to Southwest Rocks the other day, 300 k's away, it used about 16 litres. So I'd rather tow that than have a swag and all the crap on top and inside the Jeep. The Jeep has nothing in it at the moment, so everything's in the trailer, which is how we like it. That's pretty much it, guys. We are going away Australia Day. I will try and film it if I'm not too lazy, but we're going to Hat Head for 2 nights. My sister and brother-in-law are coming, Chase is coming, and we're going to take the rig up. Got a stand-up paddleboard, fishing rods, everything. I just want to get away and relax, and we've got another big trip coming up. I know I say that in every video and it never happens, but this time it's going to happen. So we'll let you know about that trip. I'll let Jem finish the video off. She's lost for words. I shouldn't put her on the spot like that. She's a potato. But anyway, I love her. So we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be 6 months away. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.